What's up, everybody? I'm on day 7 of semen retention, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to get multiple women and how to attract women. Now, this is usually not the type of videos I make, and this kind of goes against what I preach. And what I preach is soul retention. And soul retention is when I talk about giving your energy to creating things and to making things and to executing your goal. Not your energy to things that really don't contribute to your growth. But I can tell you, hey, don't focus on the women. It don't matter. And I have experienced women, and I believe experiencing sex and enough sex can help the evolution of a man because you don't really know how sex is. You never analyzed it. You never really went deep into it. So you're going to keep fantasizing something you never experienced. So you got to get the experience underneath your belt. You got to get some women. You got to. Because once you get it, you realize not every pussy is the same. Not every vagina is good vagina. You know what I mean? Not all of it is good. It's always taking a risk. You know. So I'm gonna teach you today some techniques that worked for me. How I attracted women, and listen. I went my whole high school not doing anything. Went to all boys school. I had to learn this on my own. I was fortunate. Things just worked out in my favor. I am a good looking dude. That plays a factor. But I'm going to simplify it for y'all. Before I start, I'm in God mode. I hold my energy. I protect my soul. I do not chase, I build. I do not lust, I lead. This is soul retention, the divine power we all can experience. I speak, I create, I conquer. So let me get into the video. How to get women. You ever heard of quantum entanglement? Quantum entanglement is when two particles are the same and no matter how far they're separated, they're still connected and they still affect each other. Now you're probably thinking, how does this relate to me? How does this relate to me getting women? Well, they never told you that those particles were made up of all those particles, every living thing actually. So now that you know you're made up of those particles, you're like, how can I use this to attract women? We're all connected. You got to stop seeing women as separate from you. You got to stop seeing them as you got to stop letting your ego separate you from women. You got to stop being like women, but make them hold themselves high up like they so high and mighty, like they really just some type of goddess different from men. But they're the same. You got to look at them as the same as men. Their sex drive is not the same as a man's, which I got another video for. But they ovulate, and that's the perfect time to kind of get what you want. You know, there's multiple ways you get women. If you're a smoker, try to just smoke with them. If you're a drinker, go out and drink. But if you want to be a healthy man and get it in a nerdy way and not really smoke and not really drink, you're like, dang, how I'm going to get women? This is how you do it. You hold your energy. And I want to talk about my experience of holding my energy and how we're all connected. So there's times that I didn't have no woman and I was on semen retention because it's not my first time being on it. I was like, dang, I really want a girl. I really want a girl. And I just got really, really, really horned up. And this is what I did. This is a technique you should use too. I took a deep breath. I breathed in and breathed out and imagined my horniness because once it drove up to my like middle of my chest, I imagined it like a signal, like a radio signal. It just shot out and boom. And just like I just said, I just sat there and meditated and dark and believed since I believed I was connected to every single human, even women. And I told myself, I can attract a woman. I told myself, there will be a woman I attract with this energy. There will be a woman that I attract that's match my energy, that matches my frequency. And that's what I told myself. And Lord to behold, it worked. And I know it sounds crazy, but it worked. And it's a technique that works for a lot of men. I even just did it right now. I low key is just low key working right now. I literally just did it. And now I got them texting me. It literally works. I know it sounds crazy, but when you heighten your energy, you literally attract it. Not just me breathing out and just doing it right there, just boom. It's times I just thought of somebody in that state, and then they just text it. And yes, you're probably like, how I'm going to attract a woman? They're going to come up to you. They might not come up to you. You might go on a date app. And you're going to attract a woman. You're going to find a woman. Now, dating apps do work. If you're a black man, get BLK. They do work to a degree. Put some nice pictures up. But it don't have to be a dating app. I attracted a girl in the gym. She just kept walking around me, kept walking around me. Boom, got her number. Boom. And then used my energy. She texted me. When you use that energy, you know how you be desperate sometimes, texting girls, please respond, or some shit. I wasn't even like that. I was like, you know what? Now I'm going to respond. I'm going to send a signal, a biological signal with this horniness feeling. Take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. The woman texted me. Got her. Was patient and let my energy attract her. And you're like, you probably don't believe it works, but it's scientifically proven we're all connected. All you had to do is figure out how to send your energy out to attract the person or any woman that you want. That's all you're doing. When you meditate and breathe in, breathe out, and just get in a dark room, just meditate, clear your mind, and just really believe that horniness is a signal. It's literally a signal to attract women. When your energy is low, you can't send it out. But when you have that energy, that sperm energy, and just holding it in, you really are sending out a signal. You really are turning super saiyan. You really are saying boom. And you're literally sending a signal to the collective conscious of women. And I believe this: once you get some coochie, once you get one girl, it's not that you chase harder to get other girls. You enter the collective conscious of every female. They're all connected. They're all the same. They are. There's times I got some crazy story times. Girls just gave me it because they was like, man, you was just so confident. And I was so confident because it worked with the first girl. I was just like, let's do it. And they just did it. All you need to do is just hang out with a girl, talk to her long enough, be normal, don't be horny, and get her in the right private service. She comes over your house, you can fuck her. She gets in your car, you pops, you can fuck her. You go to her house, she lets you in, you can fuck her. It's not hard. It's not hard to get some cooch. Now, some girls might turn you down, some girls might not. But you'll know that you're going to attract what you want to attract. You're going to attract somebody with holding that energy within. There's no way you're going to attract somebody. Some girl's going to give you something. Another trick I would tell you, besides the quantum entanglement trick and matching frequencies, you should also wear cologne. That gets them a lot. If y'all want game on what colognes to wear and shit, I got that. I might show y'all. That works. You do gotta have a haircut. Simple shit. Smell good. Don't even need to dress crazy nice. Cause sometimes I didn't even dress crazy nice. I'm being honest with you. I just dress regular with a hoodie like this. Pulled them. It don't even matter. Shit don't matter. Like, all you just need to do is just have a good conversation with them. Good conversation when you link up. Maybe take them out on a date. Maybe. It's times I just bought a woman Chick-fil-A. She gave it up. That's why I'm at the state I'm at. This shit's easy. I don't give a fuck about no cheeks and none of that shit because I got it. I dented it. It's time for the next step of evolution because it doesn't change the fact that I'm still in this position in life and they distracted me from my whole purpose. Because after you get those cheeks and you keep getting them cheeks, you keep getting that, you're like, man, I'm still broke where I'm at. And these are a bunch of losers. Some women are dead ass losers. Like, you really gonna come to the conclusion, a lot of girls, I even got my heart broken a little bit, like, by one of them. A lot of girls are just losers, like, and it's not even no shot against them. Some girls do got their hustle on, but a lot of the only thing they really can bring to the table is like cooch. A lot of them, and then you take that away, they do what the hell they want to do. They don't even listen. It costs too much to try to keep on. Some of them don't want to be all that. They think they all that. They don't want to be all that. The way they don't. Some of them don't be on the level that they think they on. And then when you get some good shit, sometimes the other shits ain't better than the good shit. And then sometimes the good shit just downgrade because she just stopped taking care of herself. So now it's like good, like I hate to say it, good pussy ain't just always gonna be good pussy. You gotta get experience, understand that shit varies. Like that shit only kinda be good when they ovulate. And honestly, maybe if your girl is fully healthy and shit and she's ovulating and boom. But I'm be real though, that pussy ain't always as good. Like when you get good pussy, you really have a like you really become good at rating the quality of pussy. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know this is bot talking against my spiritual channel, but honestly, this did help me on my spiritual journey. Like when I came to the conclusion that not all pussy really is worth my time and energy, you start being selective with your energy, and it naturally pushes you towards semen retention and soul retention. Because beating your meat is trash. That shit gets ass. Then you gotta risk possibly getting some pussy. Then it might be trash. It might not be good. It might not even make you nut. Like real goat niggas can't just nut from any type of woman. Like not every girl can make a nigga nut. Imagine fucking a girl raw. Most of the time you fuck girls raw. Then you gotta switch up condom. That shit gonna make it hard to nut. That shit ain't as enjoyable. Yeah, it's risky. Yeah, you might have babies or some shit, but you should have enough control not to have a baby, a girl, whatever. Or buy plan B, for real, for real. Get on birth control. Honestly, like, get her tested. It's like, if you don't want to wear a condom, there's multiple ways to go about it. Get her tested and buy plan B. I'm that type of nigga that get money. I don't mind paying $50 to $30 for a plan B just to get my little fun sessions on and shit. I was doing that shit all last year. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't give a fuck. She wanted me to nut on her ass. For real, I ain't even want to do that. Some girls be liking that shit. They be love stealing your energy. That's why I feel like I was used. They be like they just give you a little kiss after once you release inside of them or release on them. They be like good job. Like they feel so happy because you gotta realize your sperm is electrical energy. Like that shit is energetic. That's life force. That's like an antidepressant for women. Like on God, like you give them that shit, they feel happy. It's like now they feel good. It's an antidepressant for these hoes, you know. But I diverted a little bit from the topic. If you get anything from this video, wear cologne, stay in shape, make sure your breath and everything smell good. When you're horny, sit in the dark, meditate, and use that horny energy to call out to a woman. And guess what? She gonna text you. You're gonna attract a woman the next day, and you gonna get someone attention. That's it for the video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.